Today on Dadcraft, a very quick lesson on the Shulker Box. Now you remember we just came from the end, and you can see in my inventory here I have 3 shulker shells. I really only need 2 to make a Shulker Box. Let's go do that. You can see why they are a really cool thing to have. So I'm going to grab a crafted wooden chest that I already have here. All you need is 8 planks in a circle on a crafting table, and you can make your own chest. I got plenty in inventory, but if you take a chest and 2 shulker shells, one above, one below, it's going to give you something called a Shulker Box, and these things are really cool. Now, not only do they have a cool kind of animation to them or mechanism that they show you, but the Shulker Box also can hold a whole bunch of stuff, and then you can carry it around. So right now I've got a Shulker Box in inventory, and I'm going to place it on the ground here. I've got it here in hotbar spot number 8. I'm going to place it on the ground. If I right click it, it's going to open. It's got that spinning motion just like the shulkers it came from, but look, I've got 27 slots for things that I can put into the Shulker Box. I'm going to hit escape to come out of this. Then I can pound away on the Shulker Box itself. It comes up as a floating block. I can then pick it up. And look, it takes up 1 spot in my inventory, but it has as many spaces as I have in my active inventory minus the hotbar. So if I have 1 Shulker Box, I just about double what I can carry. I have 27 spots of things that I'm carrying that aren't in the hotbar, where I like to carry certain items. But if you're mining and you don't want to stop when you fill up, and you don't want to drop off your items temporarily, if you carry a Shulker Box, place it down, you can dump all this stuff in the Shulker Box and mine for a long time. Then just bring the Shulker Box with you and distribute out the things that you find. Put the granite in a granite box, diorite in a diorite box, cobblestone into one of your smelters or whatever, and you can keep a whole bunch of things in here. And if you have several Shulker Boxes, you can keep a ton of inventory with you. Now, I like to keep a whole bunch of things on hand with me. All of my weapons and tools in the hotbar, also food, because you need that food. And then things that are very useful when you're traveling around. A bed, temporarily, if it's night and you're walking between places, you don't want to deal with mobs, go into bed. A mine cart, if I happen to get to a mine depot and I'm at a spot where maybe I already took the train somewhere else and I gotta get in a mine cart, that's it. I have coal, iron, oak planks. They're always handy to have. A fishing rod, we haven't gotten to that yet. Arrows that go along with the bow and with the crossbow here. I have a clock that shows me when it's day and night and where we are, not that I can't look up and see where the sun is. A Lodestone Compass, and this is something interesting. It's not just a compass, but it's an enchanted Lodestone Compass that's going to point to the lodestone. We'll talk about that another time. And a bucket of water can come in real handy. So even though I went on an adventure in the end and I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different slots, I could put them all in the Shulker Box and have that as 1 spot in my inventory. So Shulker Boxes, Shulker shells, very handy. You need at least 2 of them. I suggest you try and take out the shulkers with an enchanted sword that's got looting on it, so you got more chance of it dropping as a shulker shell. There it is. Shulker Boxes, very handy. Something you should think about getting once you get to the end. Very handy stuff. All right, have fun playing Minecraft.